So what I would do, I'll just let you walk through the data science life cycle. How does a typical data science project look like, and where exactly we start from. Okay. See, it is just not only structured data science lifecycle, but it can be used for any data science lifecycle process. First thing, what we are doing as part of data science, we are not building any web application. We will be working on the data which has been produced by customers using a web platform or mobile application platforms. It can be coming from any businesses. Every business holds their own web application and then mobile applications, in terms of it might be Android version or it might be iPhone version. Okay, they will be doing three versions of their own application softwares, but their platforms continuously collect data. Think of your mobile applications. So everyone must be holding a smartphone wherein all the applications are installed according to your need. So even though you're not using your phone at the moment, but applications are kept running. All the data will be hitting their database. So whether you open or you don't open continuously. So if you are not using it, how long you've been not using it, our application, then what they would do is like, did you turn off their updates? If you don't turn off their updates, they keep hitting you. That's a very good market strategy, and you might be noticed already. 5 years ago, if you think of 5 years ago, how was it? You couldn't see much messages in your message box on your phone, but for now, I mean, now the situation has changed. You kept receiving so much of messages. Okay. Everywhere it is all about data. Okay. So as part of data science lifecycle, what exactly we do? We use data from different businesses and try to understand them in a greater detail by arranging in order, sorting them, arranging them, and statistically exploring them, and generating reasoning on them, generating patterns on them. Using those patterns, finally we make a decision. Typically, by definition, a data science uses statistics. Data science uses data plus statistics, data processing power, and machine learning and visualization plus business understanding and data understanding all together in achieving structural decisions. So by applying all this concept on data, we will achieve structural business knowledge, and that knowledge can be shared to your business customers, wherein they will interact with those customers according to their business needs. and according to the customer needs. So, best example you can take so milk production, milk consumption in India. Everyone does. Every family they have to do 1 liter milk every day. Some families half a liter, based on the size of the family. Some people do 2 liters. Milk is a common thing nowadays in India. Day-to-day routine: milk, bread, butter, and eggs has become a common thing in the morning. It's a man's routine. You have to get it so that if somebody wants to eat it with bread omelette, they'll go with eggs. If somebody wants to go with milk bread, they'll go with it. Somebody wants to go with milk bread butter, they go with it. But every day it is a transaction. Now, what I would like to understand, think of this: how much of a sale is happening on one particular product sale? How much business that I made for this month? And what are the days where I made a great number of business? So let's say like a Tuesday or Wednesday, where the consumption of milk was very high in that particular locality. So if you wanted to understand such things, then data science will become a platform for you to generate those patterns for you. How do we do it? As I said, components like statistics, data processing, machine learning, business understanding, data understanding, visualization, plus common programming languages or statistical programming languages to achieve knowledge from the given data sets, irrespective of the business domains. So, coming to the data science lifecycle, how we achieve them? We have a series of steps which we execute in achieving the knowledge from the data based on the problem. So, to do that, where do we start? Can we fit this process into typical software development lifecycle? You cannot fit the complete data science process lifecycle into data software development lifecycle. Why? Because software development lifecycle follows a different methodology, whereas data science lifecycle follows a different methodology. So, objective of software development lifecycle is to develop a software. Objective of data science is we develop a solution to the business problem. Okay, and software development also is more of like solution, giving a solution to businesses only. But there you final product will be an application. Here final product will be a knowledge of your business which has been generated from your history of the data, business data. So here we solve business problem using data. There we solve business problem by developing a relevant application according to their business need. And the architecture and structural components and the developing processes of software development lifecycle follows waterfall conventional models and agile models, whereas data science lifecycle follows its own lifecycle, which is completely iterative. And where do we start from? First, to start with a data science lifecycle, we need to understand business problem. What is your business problem? Okay, let's say like I wanted to understand how many how much of credit fraud is happening in my company, or how much of credit fraud is happening in my bank. How many fraudulent cases, credit fraudulent cases has been registered so far in my bank. This is what I have. And also, if this is one problem, then you can also see other problems like finding default customers, which means customers who didn't pay the credit card bills and fall into default. And how many of customers who are falling into defaults, we can also predict that. If you have to do that, then you need to understand the problem and define it clearly what exactly you are going to solve. So as part of first step in data science life cycle, we do business understanding. What is my business problem? Define a problem, proper business problem. What exactly you are going to solve, and how. Take the inputs from the business expert or the business owner, what exactly he wants from you to solve from their data. So once we get the business problem, then what we do is we try to ask the business owner the right data for the given business problem. Once we have the data, we have to cross check based on the inputs given from the business owner, what to keep, what to drop, and also structure of the data set or data table, and where is the source where I can pull the data. Here you have to do bit of basic SQL functionalities to extract data set from your database.